Citi Field in Flushing, New York, we welcome you to another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the Toronto Blue Jays and the New York Mets. It's Interleague Baseball on the Show. Taijuan Walker, a right-hander out of Louisiana, will be the starter. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that added a new pitch to his repertoire, the split finger. He won't throw it that often. I think one of the reasons he tried to pick up this pitch had a difficult time throwing the straight changeup, and sometimes the splitter is the quick pitch fix for that. So it'll be interesting to see how and when he uses the splitter in this one here today.
First pitch, 7-11.
The 0-1. On the ground to the left side. And that's the first down.
Batting second.
And now here is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
Sometimes you just got to trust your hands. That pitch probably wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
At the plate, Marcus Semien. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Comes into this one at 271. 23 homers and 60 runs batted in. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Hey, that's a quality take right there. He knows the pitcher's trying to get him to hit a ground ball and roll 2.
Big breaking ball and a beauty that time. 1-2. Back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, a little top-of-the-order lightning right here, Dan. The second and third guys in the batting order throw knocks out there, and now you're staring a monster in the face.
D-Row, this is just what you don't want to face as a pitcher, right? You get the 2 and 3 hole guys up, and all of a sudden now it's 4, 5, and 6 going to have to get through the meat of this tough batting order.
So now to the plate, Bo Bichette. This will chase one up around the letters here for strike 1. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. The throw will go to third. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder.
And this will be fouled away.
Nimmo.
0-1, here it comes.
Well, the key for him on the mound is to keep the ball down. Certainly, hollow of the knee or lower. Sinker changeup guy, if he's going to succeed against this lineup, he's got to keep the ball down.
Another 0-2 coming. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. No one on with one down. And up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso. Here's the first pitch.
Two-pitch mix here. If you're in the batter's box, you're looking for something up. Sinker changeup right here. Got to get it up.
That evens it up 1-1. One out, nobody on. Up high, 2-1 now.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
And there's a line drive, base hit to left field.
Hey, the leadoff man wasn't able to do his job, but the number 2 hitter came through right there with the single, setting the table for the big boys.
Chopped in front of home plate. And that's the second out.
Batting fourth.
With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. Dero, what you got on this lineup tonight?
You know, walking around the cage before BP, Matty, one thing jumped out at me. This team's last in runs, and when you look at the lineup, they are well aware of it. They don't want to create that clubhouse divide where it's pitching staff on one side of the room and offense on the other, and the pitchers feel like they have to be perfect all the time. This offense is better than this, and it has to start today.
Gurriel finds some space out there for the catch to retire the Mets. Strand one. Still no score. Teoscar Hernandez digging in now, and he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Strike one to start the at-bat. And now a pitch on the way.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Grounder down the line at third, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And another foul ball. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll reach second now with one away.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
Kevin Biggio stepping up now. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Walker has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact.
Yeah, Matt, and that's not an easy thing to do. I think one of the reasons is he changes speeds really well, and he throws both sides of the plate. One of the keys to missing the barrels, you have to be able to throw inside and throw outside, and he's about as good as it gets in baseball at missing barrels.
1 and 2.
Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Runner in scoring position with two gone. He's set. The 0-1.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Heading out towards shallow right. Pilar's there, and he's got it for the final out of the frame. Now to the plate, here is James McCann, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
McCann.
Therefore, it is Springer, and he's got it for the first out.
Batting 6. The shortstop.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Jonathan Villar comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. The 1-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
And there's that sea of orange that's become such a common sight here at Citi Field. Those are, and we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end. Now it'll be Hyunjin Ryu. 9, 1, and 2 due up.
The pitcher.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Liner towards second. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Hey, it's one thing to give up a hit to a pitcher right here. You can live with that, but an American League pitcher, a guy who probably takes BP 10 days out of the year, this is surprising. He's going to have to bear down on the mound out there.
Here's George Springer. Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Second appearance here. He grounded out to start the ball game. And there's ball 1. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2. And a full count to George Springer. It's 3-2. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Now batting, the first baseman.
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
Stepping in now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch to the left side, but it's well foul. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Now batting.
So one away in the Toronto third. And up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Semien. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Good luck with that pitch. That pitch is an absolute nightmare. Almost unhittable. Nasty downward action. High 80s velocity.
Behind 0-2 now. Ryu over at second. Springer is over at first with one away. Fouled away. 0-2 once more. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. The 1-2. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it
Now
yet.
batting.
We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out of the jam, and keep this game tied.
Stepping in next, Bo Bichette. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. And he takes this one high, 1-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Giving chase is Nimmo. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. And stepping in, Luis Guillorme. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. 1 ball, no strikes the count.
Guillorme.
And that catches the outside edge, 1-1.
Hey, that's just a nice get-me-over curveball there to steal a strike. I don't think he was looking for that one.
In there, 1-2 now.
Well-located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
Down the 3rd baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Swing and a looper to left. Bichette onto the grass. He can't get there as it falls in.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Walker.
Into the box, Taijuan Walker. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But this is foul for the 1st strike. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball 1.
Great decision there to pull back. Step number 1 in getting a sacrifice bunt down, make sure you bunt a pitch that you can handle.
And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
The center fielder, number 9.
Stepping in once again is Brandon Nimmo. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And a curveball drops in there for strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Here's Pete Alonso as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. He collected a base hit his first time up. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
He fouls it straight back, and whoa, that almost landed in our booth. Guillorme stands at second with 2 gone, and he fouls this one off.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about it.
Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tap on another RBI to his season total.
In now, Dominic Smith as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Gurriel is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. 3 complete from Citi Field. It's 1-0 Mets. set for the start of the fourth. And digging in is the outfielder, Teoscar Hernandez. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Two balls and no strikes. Skied into straightaway right. Chasing after it is Pilar. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the left fielder.
So now here is Lourdes Gurriel. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit to third. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The third baseman, number 8, Kevin Biggio.
Digging in next, Kevin Biggio. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer. I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
The 1-1. Misses for the second ball. To 2-2 now.
2-2.
Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They trail this one 1-0.
The third baseman.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and this is going to wind up a foul ball.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Fouled off. And it's fouled away.
You can visibly see the body language of this guy on the mound is completely changed during this at bat. 6 foul balls has to be completely frustrating him that he can't put him away.
Another 2-2 offering. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
The catcher, number 33.
Throws him on the fastball there. J.D. Davis becomes the first out in the bottom of the 4th inning. 0-1 count. Here it comes. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. This one's down to third. Fielded cleanly, and there's out number 2.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Jonathan Villar is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
You'll only see about 10 of these pitches a year. The changeup on a tee in the middle of the plate. But tip your hat to the batter right there. He did not come unglued, stayed within himself, and drove it for a base hit.
Into the box now, Kevin Pillar. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. 2-1 the count to Pillar. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2. Fouled away. Ryu comes set. Here he comes on 2-2. This is flared out towards second, and this will be put away easily for the out. Welcome back to Flushing, Queens. Before we get back to baseball, let's check in with Heidi. All ready to go in the top of the fifth. And next to hit is the catcher, Reese McGuire. No balls and a strike to count. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller.
Not too many guys taking the mound today with this good a split. Look at the downward action on that thing. It's falling off the table.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out.
The pitcher.
Now at the plate is Hyunjin Ryu. He singled in his first AB. Pitch on the way. Way late on the fastball for strike one.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
Blue Jays pitcher with an even 1-1 count. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. A ball and 2 strikes.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there.
Fielder,
got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
George Springer is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now.
Well, of all the guys in this lineup, he's definitely the guy I'd be cautious with, especially with a 1-run lead. No surprise that he's treading lightly right here.
This is foul right side. And this one misses inside. A ball, he walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, you never want to issue a free pass if you can help it, but when a hitter like that digs in, you'd rather he's standing at first than driving a ball out of here and erasing your 1-run lead.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one. Fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Here comes the 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 1 left for Toronto. They still trail 1-0.
The second baseman.
Left center base hit.
Hey, right here, anytime a leadoff hitter gets on in front of the pitcher, it puts the defense on notice. You're going to see the third baseman creeping in. You're going to see the first baseman crashing, trying to get that out at second base. But if not, make sure of one.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Standing in now, Taijuan Walker. And they indeed have the pitcher bunting here as he gets this one down. And that's out number 1.
The batter, the center fielder.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo. And he thought about going to second, but he'll go to first instead. Throw gets him, 2 down. So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso. Guillorme at second with 2 down. In there, and he's in control, 0-2 now. That misses, 1-2.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know, Bob.
But we'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Mets strand 1, but they're on top 1-0. Now at the plate, Marcus Semien. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
The second baseman, Marcus.
Swing and a blooper down the right field line. And that's in there, base hit.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And in to bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. From the stretch. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot. Time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
And this one's in the dirt. Oh, and this is low, and it won't be dug out. So he picked the right pitch to run on there, and he's in at second base with a stolen bag. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Hit out towards second. And that's through into center field. Base hit. The tying run is in to score from second.
The batter, the right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Runners off for second. Strike called. Now the throw down is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. Now a look and a throw back to second. Runner back safely. A runner at second. Nobody out. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
The batter.
Striding in is Lourdes Gurriel. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Pickoff move to second, and they got him. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. Behind 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss got him reaching. And the throw to first ends the inning. A run on 2 hits. Bottom of the 6th inning on its way. But first, here's Heidi Watney. Bottom of the inning now, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Dominic Smith.
The left fielder, Dominic Smith.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Back up the middle. Bichette's got it. And there's 1 away. All right, so let's turn to show track for a more in-depth look at that one. Good reaction, great range, and a nice backhanded stop. And the jump throw with a lot behind it all the way across the infield for the out. Numbers don't lie, and that was pretty spectacular. J.D. Davis, the next to bat. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Gurriel is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
The catcher, number
So
33.
next to hit is James McCann. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Cut fastball in there for a called strike.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is the type one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
In the air to center. Springer has a read on it. And that's the third out. Down in order go the Mets. Score remains deadlocked. At the plate now is Kevin Biggio. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s down to the zone. Looks like a fastball coming, and then boom, the bottom falls out of it. Terrific pitch.
And he fouls this one off. Swung on in the dirt. Strike 3. McCann has it, and the throw is in time. Biggio is retired, and there's one away.
Number 7.
Now to the plate, Reese McGuire. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Smith is underneath this one. 2 gone. Next to dig in, Hyunjin Ryu struck out in his last trip to the plate. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is hit softly to third, but little trouble handling this one down there. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and the switch hitter Jonathan VR will be the next to bat. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0. High in the air down the right field line. Hernandez is in pursuit. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Up next to the net, the right fielder, Kevin.
Next up from New York, Kevin Pillar. He has flied and lined out in 2 trips in this one. Popped him up. Guerrero is over, and he tucks it away for the second out. Ready now is Luis Guillorme. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far.
Guillorme.
Ryu's ready. Here's the first pitch.
0-1's the count.
Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes.
Well, the side is retired as they make the play. Mets go down. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Seth Lugo will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Jeff McNeil will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2. Three balls and two strikes to the Blue Jays center fielder.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
Next to hit, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. First pitch of the AB on its way. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
The 1-1 home. In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. Taking off is Springer. Got him swinging. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. So they can't get the strike him out, throw him out, double play as there's a runner in scoring position now following the punch out. Next, it'll be Marcus Semien. He scored after knocking a single in his last at-bat. No balls and 1 strike. Spin and a throw back to second, and the runner back safely. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Now a spin and a throw back to second, and a dive, but he's back in there. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. A throw behind the runner at second, and a dive, but he's back. Now the 2-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Hey, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here. Try and dominate and execute a fastball in, and then get the guy sitting inside trying to be quick to everything, and then pull the string a little bit on a nasty changeup.
The 2-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
To the plate now, Bo Bichette in there. Now the throw. And he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score.
You know, catchers don't work on throwing to third quite as much as they do to second. And I'm sure he's not too happy with himself about that one. A good throw might have got him, but that one just sailed on him a bit.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Nimmo is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Clearly. So here's Jeff McNeil, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
Now batting.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention.
So now the Jays manager will make his way out toward the mound, and that will be the last we see in this one of Hyun-Jin Ryu. And this will be no problem over at third, and there's the first out.
The bat.
Runner at second, one away, and up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso. And the indication from the dugout comes, it looks like they're going to put him on intentionally. So that'll set up the double play possibility with one away. Dominic Smith comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
The count now at 2-2. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch.
Well, no doubt in my mind, this has been the at-bat of the night so far.
Count still full, 3-2. Both teams with 6 hits so far. High in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. On the ground to first. Can this be 2? There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We've played 8 full, all tied at 1-1. So now into the box is Teoscar Hernandez, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind in the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
The 2-1 home. Sent on the ground out to second. Right to him. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Final line there for the Mets starting pitcher. He was great all night long.
Hey, Matty V, you know when you've got really good stuff, you look down at that strikeout total. Double-digit strikeouts in this one. He had swing and miss stuff right from the beginning.
He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. A shot down the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. McCann gathers, and he makes the throw to first. Gurriel is retired, 2 down now. Next up, Kevin Biggio. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. Three and 1. Reese McGuire would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in is Nimmo, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Hey, look at this guy compete right there. Nice base hit. Are you kidding me? He had already had the hat trick. He was staring the golden sombrero straight in the face, and he said, no dice.
So now to the plate, Reese McGuire. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. Nimmo gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. So here's the cleanup hitter, J.D. Davis. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. Gone! Santa Maria, game over. A solo shot here to left, and none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
Well, they say better late than never, and that's obviously something that he takes to heart as he puts a charge in one for a walk-off homer. Got to be the best feeling in all of baseball.
Try to knock me down, but I'm resilient. There's nothing you can do to me to keep me from fulfilling my dreams. Sometimes it's like it's not what it seems. Sometimes you're just stuck in the extremes when everyone else seems to be in the corner of your enemies. Sometimes
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final.